Paul from High Tech Legion. We're continuing our coverage with MSI. I have Mark from MSI who's going to go ahead and show us their components. Now these are the individual components. We saw the laptops before. Now we're going to go ahead and take the stuff that the DIYers definitely want to see from MSI. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. First off, we have the X99A Gaming 9 ACK, which also won the 2015 Innovation Awards. And the cool thing about this motherboard is that it has a feature called a streaming engine. It's dedicated decoding where it actually helps put the processor lesser loading time when you're streaming. Yeah. And also, I think in the future model, we also will be featuring the first 3.1 USB on this board.
Now, is this available, or is
it's available now?
It's available now.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Let's get this. You want to get a close up on that?
So this is a mod built by James Flishler, Dragon mod case. There's a lot of dragons, you know, to represent our logo, especially. We have featured like X99 motherboard ACK in there with two GTX 980 graphic cards, and also feature Kingston DDR4 memories, 32 gigs.
32 gigs DDR4.
Yes. This is basically from scratch, built from scratch. So it's not like he modded through like a different case.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a S-frame case from Inwin. It's actually supposed to be silver, but we team up with Exotic PC to do a white, painted job, and also feature our two new Armor graphic cards, 970. So also with the white trim in there, and also our Krait edition motherboard. That's also white and black. And we both have that in the X99 and Z97.
Okay.
So available for both chipsets.
Hi, I'm David with MSI Computer, and I'm going to show you today our new X99A Gaming 9 ACK motherboard. Now this is the motherboard that won the recent CES Innovations Award, and what's unique about this board, it contains the world's first USB 3.1. Later on, we're going to show you a little demonstration about how this works and the difference between the 3.0 and 3.1 performance. If you look right here, the 3.1 ports are sitting right here with the blue color trim. Also, another first this year from MSI is the world's first Type-C connector on a motherboard. What we have here is our Z97A Gaming 6 motherboard with the world's first Type-C connector, which you can see right here. Now here, this is the connecting cable for the USB Type-C connector. And as you can see, it is fully reversible. Doesn't matter which way you plug it in. Turn it around. And there you have it. The world's first Type-C connector on a motherboard from MSI. Hello, Dave here again. Now, what we have done here is run a crystal disk test on the USB 3.0 ports of this X99 Gaming 9 ACK. You see the scores here. We've received scores of about 411 megabytes per second on the read side and 460 megabytes per second on the write side. What we're going to do now is go ahead and switch the transfer from the 3.0 ports to the 3.1 ports on this Gaming 9 ACK and run the crystal test again. From this, you're going to be able to see the dramatic improvement of performance in the 3.1. Okay, now that we've plugged our simulator and our crystal disk into the 3.1 port, we have scores to look at. The 400-something score has now jumped to, you see, a whopping 692 megabytes per second on the read side, and a whopping 660 on the right side. So you can see it basically like a 1/7 performance increase just by jumping from 3.0 to 3.1. And that is the USB 3.1, a world's first from MSI Computer.
We're going to go ahead and take a look at the motherboards.
Okay. So here we have the Z97 Krait edition, and that's also a new motherboard that's just released. And it features a black and white color scheme.
And is that a viper or is
It's
that?
a snake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of
Yes, created the snake.
kind of in the not going with the dragon theme on this one. We're going with a snake. Do you have a full logo of the Krait?
I don't have that with me, but I definitely send you something later on.
All right. Well, that's something new. Very nice. Nice colors. Different design. And then we got our gaming editions here, of course. And this is the Gaming 9 ACK, which is actually taking over for the AC, correct?
Yes.
All right. And as you
Features the killer wireless network, double shot, and also killer wireless LAN.
okay. And then we have the SLI Plus, which High Tech Legion reviewed.
I think popular this year was the X99 board. Actually, a lot of people were impressed with motherboard. As you can see, we won like over 99 awards for the X99 this year.
And then here's another Krait edition for the X99 SLI Krait edition. And there's that snake again.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be our logo.
That's going to be the logo for
Yeah.
for the Krait.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, we're back down to the X99 series, the Z97 series.
New to MSI this year, we're premiering here at CES, is some gaming accessories. Last year you saw, at last year's CES, you saw the introduction of our two gaming mice, the DS100 and the DS200. This year we're bringing the whole rest of the package together. First with the GTK701 gaming keyboard. This is a mechanical gaming keyboard built by MSI featuring cherry brown switches with illuminated red backlight. Over here, we have the Thunderstorm gaming mousepad. Now, on the table, it might just look like a regular, large format mousepad, but actually, this is an aluminum, brushed aluminum, solid base gaming mousepad. And we're not done. It's also reversible. So you could use both sides for right-handers, flip it over for left-handers. That's the Thunderstorm.
See, finally, the left-handers actually get the good side instead of getting the other side.
Now that takes care of mice from MSI, mouse pads, and keyboards. Now, this year at CES, we're introducing two gaming headsets. This is the DS501 entry-level gaming headset. This is the DS502 high-end gaming headset. Want to give it a try?
Sure.
Look at that. Now, if you notice, once I plug in the USB on the side of the headset, you will get the MSI Dragon illuminated. Does look good on him, huh? Okay.
I know somebody who might really look good with these on. Let's go ahead and introduce Andrea from MSI, and she'll go ahead and model these beautiful headsets for you. Don't you love it? Now, how does that feel on your head?
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable? Are they light?
They're light. They fit my ears very perfectly.
Okay.
Could barely hear you.
Could barely hear me. So that's another good thing about it. It's going to keep the sound in. You're not going to hear the outside sound of maybe your girlfriend screaming at you because you've been on the computer for 9.5 hours gaming. Well,
Yes,
thank
the
you very
microphone
much.
is also
It's also,
movable.
oh,
New on the graphic card side this year for MSI, we have the introduction of the Twin Frozr V. Now what this is a suite of features that makes up the new cooling system for our new graphics cards. That includes a new LED logo that lights up, great for the enthusiast and DIY crowd. A Super SU pipe, which is an S and U-shaped pipe underneath for extra large piping for extra good heat dissipation. a Twin Frozr fan, which for users out there, when you install your new MSI graphics card with Twin Frozr V, don't be alarmed if one of the fans is not spinning, because what that actually does is in Twin Frozr, to save power consumption, only one fan will be spinning until the GPU reaches a temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. Once that does, you'll see both fans start kicking in. Along with the gaming app, which lets you pick between the OC mode, gaming mode, and silent mode. And these are all just features that you can set up in your BIOS to help you conserve energy. Or if you want to game on, just crank up the OC mode. Let's talk about, okay, a couple special editions of graphics cards came out this year for MSI. This one I'm holding right now is the 970 100ME edition. If you notice that, it is in the color of the NVIDIA green, and what the 100ME means is the celebration of MSI's 100 millionth GPU sale. It's in this edition right here, which conveniently comes with a much requested backplate. Also, on the limited edition side this year, MSI released the 970 Gaming 4G Golden Edition. Now what this one has actually all copper piping and heatsink. Along with a special custom Dragon backplate. This is our new GTX 970 Armor Edition. It comes with a white trim, which actually goes perfectly with our new Krait Edition white trim motherboards.
Actually, everybody, you know, one thing that I could say about MSI, they're getting creative with their heat sinks, and they're doing some nice additions to actually match some cases. I mean, we're all familiar with MSI's colors, but unfortunately, sometimes those specific colors might not match the design of the case or the look that you're trying to get. So with the different new colors and the limited editions, you're going to get a little bit of a change to where you might be able to match something that's inside of your case, which is very, very good. All right, everyone. That is it at CES 2015 for MSI. We went and saw their laptop division. Now we have just finished looking at their newest innovations and some of the old from MSI for their computer components. We do have some great USB 3.1 coming out, the first motherboard ever with that on it. You saw the numbers, great numbers. We also have the beautiful headsets. I will go ahead and finish demonstrating them for you. Make sure you keep on watching. We're going to have great continuing coverage from CES 2015. Stay thirsty, my friends. See you later. Bye-bye.